Hello everyone, we are Group 1 and we are taking an in-depth look around the Ashmont Cycle's financial statements today. This is the content of our report. It includes the introduction and the 4 questions, and the final is a conclusion. So let's move on. Okay, next is part 1, the introduction. Through the joint interpretation of the income statement and the cash flow statement, we will answer 4 key questions to help you understand how the 2 statements reflect the profitability and the liquidity of the company, and the logical connection and the practical significance between them. Next is the part 2. Why does Ashmont Cycles need to report profits and cash flows to stakeholders? I will discuss this question from the following aspects. In the daily operation of enterprises, profit and cash are 2 completely different concepts. Ashmont Cycles has a paper profit of more than $10,000, but when most of those sales are on credit, no cash comes in. The income statement tells us how much a business is making, while the cash flow statement tells us how much is left in our pockets. The combination of the 2 can completely see the health of enterprises. This chart provides a good explanation of why profits and cash are often out of synchronous. For example, customers who sell on credit record profits, but do not receive money. In contrast, loan payments reduce cash but are not shown in the income statement. Therefore, it is not enough to judge the operating status of a business by profit alone. We must also recognize that different stakeholders have different priorities. For example, investors care about whether the company makes money, while banks care more about whether you have the cash to pay the loan. Therefore, the 2 reports are combined tools to meet different information needs rather than substitutes for each other.
Now I'm going to talk about the part 3, the significance of the correlation and the comprehensive analysis between the information in the company's income statement and the cash flow statement. Now I'm going to talk about the correlation between the information in the income statement and the cash flow statement first. Ashmont recognizes revenue as sales repair compilation. The income statement shows operating results, while cash flow adjusted for the receivables direct method. Credit sales appear in income immediately, but cash flow show actual payments. Expenses match revenues, but cash flows record when paid. Depreciation reduces profit but not cash, requiring a back in cash flow statement. Comparing both statements shows true cash generation from operations. The part is the importance of the comprehensive analysis of the income statement and the cash flow statement. Profit and cash flow reflect different financial dimensions. The income statement shows profitability through the revenue matching, while the cash flow statement tracks actual money movements. Ashmont basically shows profits but negative operating cash flow due to the equipment purchases. Profitable but cash stopped. This highlights why both statements must be analyzed together. For stakeholders, investors need both profit and cash flow to access valuability. Creditors examine cash flow for repayment capability. Management identifies operational issues when profits and cash flows diverge, enabling corrective action. Key insights: accounting profits and cash positions often differ due to timing factors like capital expenditures or credit terms. The income statement indicates earning power when the cash flow statement confirms financial viability. Only combined analysis reveals true financial health, as strong profits without cash generation signal potential liquidity risks, while strong cash flow with weak profits may indicate cost issues. This dual perspective is essential for the informed decision-making by all stakeholders. The last part is the conclusion, and involves the 3 key points. Asimov's income and the cash flow statements are interconnected. The income statement shows revenue expense matching, while the cash flow statement tracks and funds. Key differences: review critical insights, revenue conversion to cash, non-cash expense impacts, and the capital expenditure effects. Analyzing both helps assess the profitability. For management, diverges signal operational issues. Profit without cash suggests receivable inventory problems. Cash without profit indicates cost control issues. Combined analysis enables strategies balancing profitability and liquidity.
Okay, now we compare the direct and indirect method used in the cash flow statement. The direct method listed actual cash received and paid, such as money from customers and payment to supplier, is very straightforward and help us understand the daily cash activities, but it's more time-consuming to prepare. The indirect method starts from net income and adjusts from non-cash items like depreciation and the change in working capital. It's easier to prepare and widely used in practice. In Ashland Cycle's case, both methods resulted in the same net cash from operating activity, $4,768. The direct method saw the live and live cash activity, while the indirect method began with the net income of $1,088 and adjusted from there. So, which method is better for decision making? The direct method is more helpful for managers because it shows exactly where cash comes from and where it goes. It helps with budgeting, planning, and short-term financial decisions. The indirect method is still valuable, especially for investors and entities. It connects profit and cash, make it easier to understand how accounting income translates to real money. In conclusion, the direct method supports daily cash control, while the indirect method supports financial analysis. Using both gives a full picture of the company's cash health.
So after the total MAG from Group 1, now I'd like to present about the path for which one ways the company should improve its cash flow position in the future. And now what to present about is how is the improvement cash flow position at the Asimo cycle, which is a practical suggestion. Actually, we can find that to improve its cash flow position, the Asimo cycle should focus on enhanced inventory management practice. It's one major cash flow is challenge for the product-based business like the Asimo cycle is the accumulations of the asset of the slow-moving the stock. But maintaining the inventory is necessary to meet the customer demand. Is holding like too much stock can trap the cash flow. And actually, will more than the inventory take out also reversible capital that could otherwise be used for the operational needs, like dips payment, also for the investment in the business growth. Actually, we also can implement the more effective inventory management system that can help the Asimo cycle to maintain the minimum stock value to ensure the cash is not the unnecessary tail in the unsold goods. Also, it will reduce the needs to borrow the funds of delayed payment to the supplier, will improve the liquidity. Additionally, by preventing the overstocking, the company also will be avoid to have to sell the also for out of stock item at in discount price. It will lower the profit margin also for the worsen the cash flow. And also this company should consider using the inventory forecasting tool like regularly to review the sales data. Also for the to build a strong relationship with supplier for more flexible purchase option, and it will also help to reduce the over-ordering, improve the cash flow, and create a more suitable financial position. And efficiently, inventory management is also important for managing the and also maintaining the liquidity and position the company for long-term success. And now I want to present about the success inventory management practice. For the first one, actually to enhance the inventory management and also improve for the cash flow, the almost cycle should implement the some skill of the actions. Like we want to implement the just-in-time inventory system should be a higher effective ways like GIT to also to encourage the business to order the stock only when it's needed. Like reducing the amount of the money tied up in the excess inventory, like its method also can help to optimize the cash flow by preventing the overstocking, minimize the needs of the large upfront for the cash outflow. Also, additionally, the ASMA also cycle should want to minimize the data analysis and also even to use the tools to better understand the sales trends. Sectional demands also for customer preference, like you also enable more like correct numbers of the stock ordering to ensure that its right amount of the inventory is purchased at the right time. And building the stronger relationship with the supplier also is also another important strategy. By negotiating the longer payment terms, like such as when extending the payment period from 13 days to 16 days, and as well cycle also can hold into the cash longer, like bringing the gap between the supplier payments also for customer receipt. Also, it can be cost to improving the cash flow, like predictability also for stable. Another one I want to present about the broader impact of the financial health. Actually, we can find that is implementing a strong inventory management strategy. Not only we want to improve for the cash flow, but also we want to enhance the ASMA cycle overall financial health. By reducing the unsold stock, the company also can avoid the offering the credit discount that reduce the profit and save on the storage also for warehouse costs. And also it will lowering the operations expenses, and a healthy cash flow also can create a financial cushion for the unexpected churns like for the repairs costs. Supplier delay also for the economies come down, and also moreover with the improvement liquidity, the AMAC cycle also can sell the new opportunity like such as either decreasing the bills purchase discount also for investing in the marketing without the relying on the costs loan. Also in this way also will strengthen the both short-term stability also for long-term business growth potential. For last one, we go through with the conclusions. The effective inventory management actually can greatly to improve the almost cycle cash flow by reducing the existing stock, also for the freeing out the capital. Actually, to better the forecasting the supply balance sheet and the adhering the system like the just time, and the company can enhance for the liquidity, reduce the financial risk, also for strengthen the long-term business stability in the competitive market. And that's all for our presentation for group 1, so thank you for watching our video.